Before I was able to see her operate up close, the idea of her cerebral superprocessing was just a theory. Most of her abilities were. She rarely steps into the limelight, and when she does, she leaves a smokescreen.
And a stench. But you're right. I've taken her on more than anyone, and I still can't nail down exactly what she's capable of.
Until last night, you mean?
Exactly. It may have been a simple game of spells and swords, but she couldn't resist the temptation to show her dominance, even if it tipped her hand.
Maybe she thought it wouldn't matter as long as she killed you before you could act on it.
Possibly. She does like her opponents to know when they're beaten. In any event, when you take her power into account, things begin to make sense. The data that Lord Bedlam and the other villains in the Henchman beta program stole is on these servers on a private network, which she can connect to through...
The Henchman app.
Bingo! Not only does it give her a mercenary army of henchmen to use at will, it also gives her direct access to her network at thousands of locations around the world. As long as a phone with Henchman installed is nearby, she can connect and put her cerebral superprocessing into overdrive. It'll be like she's a chess supercomputer on steroids. She'll be impossible to outmaneuver.
Well, if we can't outsmart her, then we'll just have to overpower her.
I'm not sure that'll be an option either. If she can make her calculations fast enough... Well, we can't let it come to that. That's why the three of us are putting a stop to it tomorrow.
You mean the two of you are stopping it while I get you water bottles and orange slices, right? Look, I said I'd help, but this sounds nuts. And it's like I said when you asked why I became a henchman. I don't do well with big expectations. Sometimes on purpose, and sometimes, well, because I just can't live up to them. I don't see what I bring to the table here. If Scorpion's got all this going for her, what the hell can I do to help you stop her?
I'm getting to that, but you really need to stop selling yourself short. To hell with expectations. I wouldn't be shining Nova if I just did what was expected of me. Being a superhero takes an independent spirit, and honestly, I think you have that. You're here because you chose to be, not because anyone ordered you to or it was what you were supposed to do, and that's exactly why you're able to help.
All right, so what sort of help am I providing then?
Like I said, I'm getting to that. If the escape hatch in the cafeteria isn't on any existing maps of the lair, then it's in her power's blind spot. That means she may not have found it yet. So, our alpha team will enter there, but only after our beta team has forcibly entered through a more visible entrance here. Beta's goal is to destroy all the transports. What are they called again, Stan?
Bedlam copters.
Seriously? Well, they can't be that dangerous if they're named after that dweeb.
But they can still fly, so we need to neutralize them to prevent any escapes. Luckily, their exit in the roof of the chamber is a perfect entryway for an airborne incursion. Beta team's job is to bust through that exit, destroy or disable the, Bedlam copters, and then engage the inevitable reinforcements. Meanwhile, Alpha Team will covertly enter through the cafeteria and fight its way to the supercomputer chamber. Once there, Alpha Team will upload a malware package to the supercomputer that should get the whole network stuck in a loop. At least, I hope. I just finished it last night, so testing hasn't been robust. But if it works, then it should give us a chance to incapacitate Madame Scorpion and escape.
That's what I like to hear. Only problem is... why is my team beta team? I should be alpha team this time! That's bullshit!
How do you know you're beta team? I never said you were.
It's the smash shit team, and the other one is sneaky cybercode team. It's not hard to do the math.
Fine, you're right. Alpha team is Stan and I, and you're...
Just say Dynamo for God's sake.
Okay, you're just Dynamo then. But one other thing, and don't be mad. If Scorpion shows up, you briefly engage and then retreat.
What? Why?
Because until we take down that system, she's too dangerous. And she's fought you before. In fact, she's gone out of her way to fight you. It sets off alarm bells, like she's counting on your interference.
So what? I can take her. Even with that nanotech or whatever she's got pumped into her, she's not as strong as me.
And I'm sure she knows that, but she avoided me and attacked you at the data science lab anyway. Something's not right about it. Just promise to play it safe. Please?
Ah, don't give me the puppy look. Fine, fine. I'll be careful, all right?
Good. Then that leaves Stan and I as Alpha Team.
Not really feeling Alpha Team. What about something like Sabotage Squad, or at least Alpha Force?
Both taken and probably cursed. They go through members so fast that at one point the Sabotage Squad was one chick with a baseball bat and a Jersey accent. It was a whole thing. Personally, I think you should go with Henchman.
And that's exactly why you never get to come up with the names. Anyway, that covers the high-level plan. If it goes smoothly, I'll handle the malware activation myself. But just in case, you'll both have backup drives. They'll be plug and play, but a little slower than if I hook in directly. Any questions?
Sort of. I mean, Scorpion's plan definitely seems dangerous, but shouldn't she be threatening to blow something up? Or at least, like, merge all the computers into her brain through a big pillar of light? I always thought these things needed a pillar of light.
Not her style. Megabitch Prime doesn't go for those over-the-top stunts. She still thinks like an assassin. It's the blade you don't see that kills you.
That's part of why she's so dangerous. We get so distracted by the loud Lord Bedlam types out there that supervillains like her too often work unnoticed. And by the time we see them... well, that won't happen this time.
Damn right! Man, I can't wait to see the look on that stupid, slimy face.
Anyway, I printed out some additional intel for you guys to take a look at. I need to tune up Kepler, but just holler if anything else comes up.
Homework? On printed paper? You're killing me, Victoria.
And if you're not prepared, Scorpion might actually kill you, so quit whining. We leave from here at 5:35 tomorrow morning, so we don't have much time. But if we work together and follow the plan, I know we'll succeed.